You got sucked into EVE Online, I'm sorry. EVE Online is a bit annoying because you're like, yeah, spaceships, fun. And then suddenly, you've got randos destroying your ship and going, that's part of the game. And I'm like, not the game I want to play. I want to enjoy my ship. Let's see, what else? 3 years later, you have a Titan build that will keep you there until you die. No! That doesn't sound good. That's like people who get too ahead of themselves with Fallout Shelter. And then suddenly, they can't log on without having a random Deathclaw attack. Okay. That really does sound interesting. When I'm editing this video, write down the name of the game. Okay. So I achieved platinum with my brew in ranked, but couldn't get past the lowest rung of platinum. Wasn't playing consistently enough. The deck wasn't performing consistently enough. But wild cards are an issue, as you know. Blue, black, lands. Yep, we're just gonna... Unless someone wants to challenge me, I'm just gonna keep playing standard ranked with my Sultai control. Uro, by the way. 315, that's what I promised. Sure. I think I can afford to go Gilgate into Island because I don't have a turn-free play. Well, now I do, but I don't want to go Growth Spiral into Thought Erasure. I want a Thought Erasure on turn 2. Yeah. Ooh, they care that much about that? I'm fine with that. Wildcard system is a bit annoying, but I prefer it to having to spend money. MTGO, you know, does require the money spending aspect. I think what we're gonna do is Growth Spiral into Thought Erasure. No, we can't. We can't, so we're just gonna try another Thought Erasure. Okay. Weird flex. Yeah, I can negate the Shark Typhoon. Oh, they're gonna cycle the Shark Typhoon. Okay, whatever. They're gonna cycle it and make a 3/3. +1. I think the play here then is Vraska.
Your demise won't be quick or quiet. Everyone is expendable.
If they cycle, that's fine. Because they're not going to be able to kill Vraska. If they were going to try to play it out, I would just Assassin's Trophy. What we have instead is a Vraska they can't kill, and I'm at 18 life, so...
I'm still here.
It's pretty decent. Let's go Growth Spiral first, see what we find. Why do they care that much about the Growth Spiral? I don't think I want to cash in my negate just for a Growth Spiral. I'm fine with that. I think what we do
Don't dwell on what's about to happen.
is just Assassin's Trophy the token. And they're down to 1 card. Well, 2, but still. Vraska can just kill the Spectral Sailor and they'll lose their draw engine. Oh. Or that can happen. because I've got 5 lands and couldn't negate it. Ooh, there is a sequence of draws here that I can win. That's not it, but it's close. We just Assassin's Trophy the Nissa and hold up negate, don't we? Sure.
I cannot protect you anymore.
The more turns I go without drawing land number 6, the worse it's gonna get, but we haven't lost yet. A lot of land. Okay, well there's land number 6. I think we're just gonna kill that Briarthorn. Okay.
It's not often I'm outmaneuvered.
Unless there's a counterspell in their hand, there is a sequence of draws here where I easily win this game. Well, that's part of it. What are we destroying here? I think we're getting rid of Briarthorn. So let's see, black, black, green, green. Well, that was a perfect draw, wasn't it? Let's try again. I'm actually wary of building a top tier deck right now because there's too many of them that are so good they need to be banned, which means they could be at some point. Ooh, that's gross. That's even worse. We'll keep. So, let's see. Do that. I kind of I want to wait and see what happens before I invest in a top tier deck. Considering this deck is like half commons, half rares, and top tier tends to be all mythics. What in the world? Yeah, I kind of want to try it out as well. Interesting. I don't like that at all. Black-White Pride Mate. I love when a deck forces you to play 20 different minigames. It's great. Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye. Should we just make a mill deck? What cards should I put in it? I've opened maybe 5 or 6 packs of M21, but I've got a whole bunch of wild cards that are not rare wild cards. If there's something you want me to build that's mill, I can do it. Let's see what we got here. I don't seem to have a way to bring that back, and I'm not really even concerned about it. I just need to do something to something. I think what we'll do is just... like, get rid of Death Touch.
lucky day.
Gotta do something. Okay. Okay. There is a sequence of draws where I win this game easily. I have the cards, I just haven't seen them today. Teferi's tutelage, Teferi, Aegis Insight, draw spells, counters. Okay, I'll have to look into it after this game. We do some deck building. I don't really care what we do. Okay. Okay. Oh, I know what I haven't seen today. Uro. Yeah. I prefer to splash white in mill decks because of board wipes, and board wipes are just so good right now. They have been, like, for the past year. Okay, that's something. That gets me 6 lands, and this deck needs 6 lands. Pull up a Disdainful Stroke for literally nothing in their deck. I know they're probably going to bring that back and get their demon, but I can't afford to not be blocking. I really hate that that costs 3 mana. Kidding me? They're not outright bad. My experiences with board wipes have been pretty good in recent months. Now, I did stop playing my board wipe deck so I could play Sultai. But as you can see, sometimes it just doesn't draw negate when it needs it. But I did have good experiences with a deck that was heavy on board wipes because there's so many mana efficient creatures that it's just ridiculous how mana efficient those creatures are. Okay. This Death Touch. Okay. Let's make a mill deck. You said it was Teferi's tutelage? Oh, that reminds me of Sphinx's tutelage then. Not a fan of this new layout. I like it. Let's make some. I really like it. I miss Sphinx's tutelage, but this is pretty decent. Because it at least lets you draw a card at the beginning. Let's see what else. You said Teferi's Ageless Insight. Okay. It's a rare, but I can at least put that in there. Okay, which Teferi? Timeless Voyager? Ugh. How about this one? Is it this one? Draw spells, counters, removal. Yeah. Was it Master of Time? The one that's totally going to get banned? Kind of gross that it only comes in essentially at 4 loyalty. Chemistry's Master of... Okay, Master of Time. Okay, how many though? How many Teferi Masters of Time? Is it a playset? I think it's a playset. Okay. Chemistry's Insight. Throw those in. My phone's going off. Okay. Raw. This is mono blue. No, we're gonna do blue white, aren't we? with like a playset of Shatter the Sky. Fair. That is fair. You can do it before they kill him. Probably playing Opt, right? Are we doing Contentious Plan, or is it only going to benefit Teferi if we do that? I guess it's only going to benefit Teferi. More Omens, just to dig deep. Are we doing Ominous Seas? Please tell me this is an Ominous Seas deck. This is an Ominous Seas deck, isn't it? That's what this is? Contentious Plan is Proliferate, draw a card. I've done it in Planeswalkers decks. Let's see. Is this a Nissa deck? It doesn't draw cards. I think this is a Ominous Seas deck. Like just 2. Then we got 9 cards left to interact with the opponent, with what the opponent is doing, with removal. So like instant sorcery enchantments. Let's skip to the counter spells first. Elspeth Conquers Death, 100% yes. Because we got Teferi we can bring back with that, and it also is a really good removal spell. Like we're packing the Essence Scatters, aren't we? Any room for mystical dispute? No, we need to go. We don't need to play Negate. We need to be playing Dovin's Veto. But the question is, are we playing other Teferi? We're playing 3 free. Okay. Okay, Teferi is sideboard. Got it. Okay. Well, I'm only doing best of 1. Are we doing anything like neutralize? I think we're doing neutralize with this, right? Question is, are we doing neutralize over Essence Scatter? And if so, does that just leave us open for the first few turns? Good. I'm concerned that Essence Scatter versus Neutralize, that if we start packing Neutralizes, then in place of Essence Scatter, we end up just leaving ourselves open on turn 2, and we just start getting beaten up on by tiny creatures. Now that could be fine if we then Shatter the Sky later, but I'm concerned about how vulnerable we are in the meantime. Because we can go Dovin's Veto for the non-creature. We can go Essence Scatter for the creature. Well, let's add another Dovin's Veto. We don't need Neutralize in that case. That puts us at countering creatures, board wiping, and Elspeth Conquers Death. And otherwise just milling them out like crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's been my experience with Sultai, is that super aggressive decks are hard to stop. Where does that put us? If I'm cutting cards, this definitely wants to be a 25 card deck, I think. Oh yeah, it reminds me, we gotta look at the land situation, don't we? Castle Ventress, Mystic Sanctuaries, Olive Fountain, Temple, Tranquil Cove. Do we put in like Triome so we can cycle if we have to? Or is it just a useless tap land? I wonder. Yeah, fortunately we've only got the 1 Ageless Insight. What about the Sharknado thing? It's not an instant, what's wrong with me? Even though people cycle it. Shark Typhoon. If we put in a Sharknado, if we can perfect the build, like if we can figure out what makes the core of the deck work, then we can start tweaking. I feel like it's still an Ominous Seas deck because that protects us. Is that fair? Let's try it without and see if it needs it. And then like cut a Chemist's Insight. Yeah, let's try that. I love that we can say the word mill and it actually means something now. Let's try that. Yeah, I like deck building. It's fun. I really do feel like instead of getting an 8/8 every 8 cards, I think that this is a Sharknado deck. Yeah, I can dig this. We'll go turn 1 opt. Sure, I'm gonna miss messing with my opponent's hands though. Okay, okay. We'll see. I might decide, yeah, you're right. I might decide I definitely need more tutelage, more chemisters. Maybe it's an opt that I cut? I don't know. Okay. I don't think they're playing a non-creature spell this turn, so let's just scry. Get to our winning cards. It does cast twice, although you can also pitch the first one and cast it after that. So it's free value. They can even pitch each other. Pretty nice. We got 2 Shadow of the Sky, so I'm feeling really good about this matchup. I'm even feeling good about that Heliod. Here we can just hold up a veto. What does Enclave do? The new card? Ish. Oh, oh, I like it. It's pretty spicy. Yeah, I'm fine with cutting ops. So we're like gonna Shatter the Sky next turn, right? Dang. Yeah, we are shattering the heck out of the sky. Meow. Into Elspeth Conquers Death on Heliod. Play a Teferi that if they get rid of it, we just get it back. We have to exile the Heliod. It's our only answer to Heliod. Because we can just Teferi and start messing with their stuff. Ooh, don't like that. Are we just wiping the board again? No, we can't. And I hate the aggressive decks they've made recently. Do we Teferi?
It takes impressive knowledge to be a temporal archmage.
We want cards. I can dig it. He's just coming back.
I must have missed something.
And veto. That felt good.
My skills are age.
So here I think is where we're going to... Let's just see what we find first. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we just use the board wipe on Linden, because we can Elspeth Conquers Death on the thingy. That's awkward. Now we're gonna Elspeth Conquers Death on Elspeth herself.
I will rend the sun from the heavens. Helios will. I am proud of my comrades.
Let's see what we draw. I need a way to gain life with this deck. I like the idea of just sitting here at 4 life. set it attack first. More board wipes. Okay. I will look into that. Wow, okay. A little too late there. Alright. Now let's look over it. That's not what I meant to click on. Destroy all. We're going with a time wipe here? Let's try that. Don't want to change too much while we're still trying to figure out if the deck is good. Because that could have been the worst possible game ever. Yes, I love Esper for Kaya's Wrath. It's really good. Okay, I can keep this. Turn 1 opt seems real good. Yeah, I'm really fine with doing this. Yeah, we want lands. We're going to be doing some essence scatters. Although I hate being on the draw here. Well, that felt good. No. I don't think they meant good game. He said good game, but he didn't mean good game. I can't see my opponent, though. Where's my opponent? The name says Drax. Basic Sanctuary. It's 3 other, right? Kitecell Freebooter. No. They reprinted Kitecell Freebooter? A lot of opting. Okay. Let's bring out yet another Teferi that shouldn't have been made.
After 1,000 years.
Come on. Destroy him with your adventure card. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I miss being able to play lands from my hand because of Uro and Growth Spiral. Ooh. Ooh, cool. I think I'm just gonna Shatter the Sky.
Respect your elders.
Yeah. Respect them. I want lands. I think later on I can start casting Insights, but right now I need to stop them from killing me. Well, Teferi Tribal does exist. I wouldn't be surprised You see it all over Pioneer. Nice, 2 white source. 2 white sources. I'm not actually holding up a counterspell. Ooh, yeah, I bet. I don't know how I feel about Ugin being reprinted. I don't like people having answers for my planeswalkers. Let's see what we get. So the way that phasing works isn't going to hurt that token. So next turn I can do something with that. But I think I can go Chemisters, probably. A lot of Tefris. Yeah, Sharknado's going to be real good against that 5/5. Just need one more land. And I've been digging like crazy. Like, look at my graveyard. I did discard a land. Yeah, I guess so. That's gonna get exiled. Okay. I think what we do, we let them kill Teferi. Or let them try at least. Ooh, we want that land, don't we? Okay, there we go. The game is pretty much over. We're gonna kill that. I'm gonna go Elspeth Conquers Death on the artist, the aerialist. But I think first we're gonna Shark Typhoon on the 5/5.
Time's up.
Or we could do that. Okay, let's just do that. That's the card we added, by the way. I've done worse, Lucas. I've done way worse. You don't even know. Hey, it worked. And they didn't even see my win con. Part of me wants to replace Tutelage with 4-drop Jace and just win that way. Okay. Well, let's open some packs, shall we? Yeah, I wish I had gotten to play Lantern Control. I never finished building it because it got too expensive. I still have pieces. It's 9 lives.